Mr. Smile. So what do you think the Mets will do to help Mets fans smile this year?
Win. I mean, that's ultimately what every fan wants, and that's what every player in their organization wants. We want to win. You know, we train the whole off season to be ready for the regular season, go out there and try to win ball games. You know, that we all want that, and I think that's probably what's going to bring the biggest smile to every fan out there.
What gives you the confidence that this Mets team can do that this year, get back to the postseason and go deep?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to be more consistent, and we just got to go about it the right way, day in and day out. You know, it don't matter who's on the field. You know, whether it's a guy that's trying to establish themselves, or guys that have been in the league for a very long time. We all got to go out there and be consistent. You know, once you make it to the big leagues, we can play the game. We can all play the game. We can all do that. So it's just a matter of who can do it more consistent on a daily basis.
But with consistency, there's still a lot of changes, and you have your third manager now in your fourth season.
Yeah.
So what is the challenge with that? Just having different managers and different voices change up like that a lot.
You just got to understand what whether it's front office or managers, what their message is, what their expectations are, and match it with your expectations. I'm sure. I know every manager that has come in and every front office that has come in, their ultimate goal is to win, and so is mine. With that being said, there's different ways of accomplishing that. You know, others try to go with a more like smaller details, pay attention to smaller details. Others go around, let's build a team in a different way that we have in the past. I'm on board. I mean, since day one, I've said it. I'm here for the long haul, and I'm proud to be a New York Met. So I just got to go out there and compete day in and day out, and help my teammates to be better day in and day out.
Since you got to spring training, you revealed that you actually did something to your elbow last year at spring training, and the season you played all season, and it ended with surgery in October. So what happened 5 days into spring training last year?
I was getting ready for regular spring training. I was doing machine, and I took a swing, and I swung and missed. And my elbow hurt a little bit more than it normally does when you swing and miss. It felt like I hyperextended it. And yeah, then from there on, my elbow swelled up a little bit. Thank God we have amazing training staff. They did what they had to do to keep me on the field day in and day out. And yeah, just follow the instructions.
Why did you power through despite knowing you might have something going on in there?
I love playing, and I want to be there for my team. I want to be there for my family, for the fans, for everybody. You know, at the end of the day, I take a lot of pride in how many games I play day in and day out, and I take a lot of pride in posting up. I got to show up no matter what.
And how you feeling now?
Healthy, thank God.
I mean, you're a veteran. What do you work on in the off season? Is there anything that you focused on this year?
Every year I try to get better in something I wasn't good at or was not at the standard that I want to be on. But I try to touch everything. You know, I try to work on just defense, base running, just my swing path, my ability to track pitches. I try to work on everything. I want to be the best version of Francisco Lindor. I want to be the best player I can be for the New York Mets, so I can reach the ultimate goal. Once I have that, then we reassess where we at, you know, and continue to do what you got to do to get better.
This off season, you also worked out with some of the young players. So now, did Mark Vientos come to Puerto Rico to work out with you? How did that all work out?
They came here. I live in Orlando, and Vientos came. He lives in Miami, so he drove up to Orlando, spent a couple of days out in my area. We worked out in everything. We ran the bases, we did defense, we did hitting, and then same thing with Beatty. You know, the two young guys that are trying to establish themselves, that are trying to be at a level where they can help us win day in and day out, and maximize their talent as well. So with that being said, they came down. We pay attention to the little details of working. You know, not just let's catch ground balls and let's just hit. Let's pay attention of the little details. When you're tired, let's see what we can do when you're tired, you know? And then you have the back and forth of, you know, competition and getting the best out of each other.
And I saw you working out with Beatty today and talking to him in between some drills. Is it fair to say that you've taken them under your wing?
I'm trying to help them. Yeah, if that's how people want to see it, sure. Yeah, I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to help every teammate I have. You know, they're just two young guys that play the position. I wanted to bring Mauricio. Mauricio ended up getting hurt. So I just want to help the young players because I know they are the future of the organization. They are what the organization needs. You know, and we have the talent in the organization to accomplish the ultimate goal. You know, of course, we got to acquire players from different places, and that's part of building a team. That's something that's out of my control. But what we have here, I believe in it. I believe in what we have. I believe in them. I see their talent. I see their future. I see their potential they have, and they're nowhere near what they can reach. So I just want to give them a little bit of my knowledge so they can reach that goal and they can help us win.
They're young, so they're still impressionable. But how have you evolved just since coming to the Mets, whether it's mentally, off the field, just in general, as Francisco Lindor?
A lot. I got 2 kids, so I'm a better human being just because of that. I'm a husband. I'm a father of 2. So that itself just puts me in a different level of where I was when I came in. Kalina was born ready, but she was an infant. Yes. And then just understanding my surroundings. Just I've gotten better of taking control of the things I can control. Hugging certain things and not hugging everything at once. You know. I just try to be good at what surrounds me, control that, stay in the moment. Don't worry about what happened or what will happen. You know, just it's a city that likes to look back and likes to look forward. And I have learned that when I'm at my best is when I'm in the moment. So that itself has served me well.
That's good advice. And speaking of the moment, what has been your either favorite moment or a moment that has stood out so far in your tenure with the Mets?
Being in the postseason. That is coming out, having home field advantage. Yeah, we lost the series, but just getting that little taste of what the future could look like for the next 8 years. You know. Felt pretty good.
And hopefully more moments like that coming up.
I would love that.
Francisco, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time.